Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from the United States Mint, the Vermont State Quarter from 2001. Now, at first glance, this coin may look like just another quarter from your pocket change. But trust me, if you have the right one, you might just be holding something incredibly valuable. So listen carefully, because every detail matters with this special coin. Let's set the stage. The year 2001 was the fifth year of the ambitious 50 State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever produced by the United States Mint. Each state quarter was released to honor one of the 50 states, and Vermont's turn came in the spring of 2001. Vermont, also known as the Green Mountain State, is famous for its natural beauty, maple syrup, and revolutionary history. And the Vermont quarter proudly reflects that heritage. On the reverse side of this coin, you'll notice the striking design that pays tribute to the state's maple sugaring tradition. Two maple trees stand tall, tapped with buckets to collect sap, while the Green Mountains form a beautiful backdrop. Above the trees, the word freedom and unity is inscribed, the state's enduring motto. This design captures the essence of Vermont's culture, its independence, its love for nature, and its hard-working traditions. The obverse, like all state quarters, features the portrait of George Washington, a timeless reminder of the nation's founding spirit. But here's where things get interesting. While millions of Vermont state quarters were struck and entered circulation, only a handful stand out as truly rare and valuable. What makes these coins special? The answer lies in their condition and in the unique minting errors that occurred during production. You see, most quarters get scratched, nicked, or worn down from years of use. Those in average condition are worth only face value, but collectors crave coins that are preserved in pristine, uncirculated quality. A Vermont quarter that looks as fresh as the day it left the mint can fetch far more than its 25-cent face value. Now, let's talk about errors, those little quirks that make collectors' hearts race. Minting errors can happen in a variety of ways. Some Vermont quarters have been discovered with off-center strikes, where the design is noticeably shifted. Others may have double die errors, where parts of the design appear doubled, especially on the lettering or numbers. There are even reports of planchet errors, where the coin was struck on the wrong type of metal blank, making it completely unique. Because errors are rare by nature, they create incredible demand among collectors, who are willing to pay premium prices to own one-of-a-kind pieces. Another important factor is grading. Coins are professionally graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being flawless perfection. A Vermont quarter that achieves a high grade, especially in the upper 60s, can skyrocket in value. This is why coin collectors and investors often send their coins to be certified by trusted grading companies. A certified error coin in gem condition is like striking gold. It's authentic, it's rare, and it's ready to command attention in the marketplace. But why Vermont? Why is this particular state quarter so sought after compared to others? Part of it is the design, which appeals strongly to collectors who love the natural and cultural symbolism. Another reason is timing. By 2001, the state quarter program had already captured the imagination of millions of Americans, and collectors were saving these coins in droves. Yet despite their popularity, the rare Vermont errors and uncirculated examples remain incredibly scarce. That combination of cultural significance, aesthetic beauty, and rarity makes this coin stand out. Imagine finding one of these treasures hiding in your change jar or tucked away in an old collection you inherited. Most people would glance at it and think, just another quarter. But the trained eye of a coin collector knows better. Every small detail, from the crispness of the strike to the alignment of the lettering, could mean the difference between spare change and life-changing money. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. A rare Vermont state quarter from 2001, especially one with a significant minting error in pristine condition, has been known to reach the astounding value of $80,000. So, the next time you're sorting through your coins, don't overlook the Vermont quarter. Check carefully for sharp details, unusual errors, and that uncirculated shine. Because what may look like pocket change today could turn out to be your ticket to an extraordinary payday. Top 2, we're traveling to the heart of Utah to explore the 2014 Arches National Park Quarter, a coin that celebrates breathtaking natural beauty while also hiding the potential to be worth an incredible amount of money. So grab your magnifying glass, listen closely, and stay until the very end, because you won't want to miss just how much this little piece of change could actually be worth. The Arches Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program launched in 2010 to honor national parks and historic sites across the country. Every year, several new designs were released, each capturing the essence of America's landscapes and heritage. By 2014, collectors had already become passionate about this series, and the Arches National Park Quarter quickly became a standout favorite. The reverse design of this coin is stunning. It showcases the famous Delicate Arch, Utah's most iconic natural landmark, standing proudly against the backdrop of the La Salle Mountains. This graceful stone formation is instantly recognizable, often featured on postcards, travel guides, and even Utah license plates. On the coin, it symbolizes the timeless power of nature and the majesty of the American West. The obverse, as always, carries the portrait of George Washington, a reminder of tradition in a series full of modern designs. Now, let's talk about why this coin can be so valuable. The first key is condition. Most Arches quarters were released into everyday circulation, passed from hand to hand, and eventually became worn down by scratches, dings, and dirt. But the coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, untouched by circulation, are rare and in high demand. Collectors go to great lengths to find those coins that sparkle as if they just left the mint yesterday. But condition alone isn't the only factor. Minting errors are what really take the value of this coin to the next level. Error coins are like hidden treasures because they reveal the imperfections of the minting process, mistakes that should never have happened. For example, some Arches quarters have been found with doubled dies, where certain letters or numbers appear to be shadowed or duplicated. Others may have off-center strikes, creating a lopsided image. Even rarer are planchet errors, where the coin may be struck on the wrong type of metal blank or with incomplete designs. These mistakes make every error coin unique, and collectors absolutely love the thrill of owning something one of a kind. Another factor to consider is grading. Coins are professionally evaluated on a scale from 1 to 70, and a higher grade means a sharper design, brighter luster, and greater value. A regular Arches quarter in pocket-worn condition is worth only its face value, but the same coin, preserved in gem mint state and carrying a rare error, can sell for astonishing sums. Professional grading services confirm authenticity, giving collectors confidence when paying top dollar for these rare beauties. The appeal of the Arches quarter also comes from its design. Unlike some coins that feature abstract symbols or less recognizable images, this coin instantly connects with people who have visited or dreamed of visiting Utah's national parks. That emotional connection adds to its desirability and makes it more than just a piece of metal. It becomes a work of art and a memory carved into history. Imagine finding one of these rare coins tucked into a coin roll from the bank, resting quietly in a change jar, or hidden away in a family collection. At first glance, it may look like just another quarter, but with the right error and the right condition, it could transform from ordinary pocket change into an extraordinary discovery. Oh, what could this coin actually be worth? Here is the part that coin collectors and treasure hunters love to hear. A rare 2014 Arches National Park quarter, preserved in uncirculated condition and carrying a significant minting error, has been valued as high as $77,000. Yes, you heard that right. $77,000 for a single quarter that you might already have lying around. So the next time you come across an Arches quarter, don't ignore it. Take a close look, check for errors, and consider its condition. You never know, you just might be holding a hidden fortune in the palm of your hand. Top 3, we're focusing on the Ohio State quarter from 2002, a coin that not only celebrates history and innovation, but also has the potential to be worth an extraordinary sum if you happen to have the right one in your collection. So sit back, listen carefully, and let's dive into the secrets of this special coin. The Ohio quarter is part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, a series that began in 1999 and ran for 10 years. This program was designed to honor each state with its own unique design, and it quickly became one of the most popular coin programs in American history. Ohio was the 17th state admitted to the Union, and its quarter was released in 2002, representing not only the state's role in shaping the nation, but also its remarkable contributions to aviation. Now, let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a striking image that celebrates Ohio's place as the birthplace of aviation pioneers. The design features the famous Wright Flyer, the first powered aircraft, along with an astronaut in a spacesuit, symbolizing Ohio's role in space exploration. Several legendary astronauts, including John Glenn and Neil Armstrong, hailed from Ohio, making this theme especially fitting. Behind these figures, the outline of the state of Ohio proudly stands, with the year 1803 marking its admission into the Union. The motto pays tribute to Ohio's unmatched legacy in aviation history, from the Wright brothers to modern space travel. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a steady reminder of tradition within this innovative series. So why is this coin valuable? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Millions of Ohio quarters were produced, but most of them entered circulation, passing through countless hands, acquiring scratches, wear, and fading details. A circulated coin is worth no more than its face value, but a pristine, uncirculated Ohio quarter is much harder to find. Collectors are always searching for these high-quality examples, and the better the condition, the higher the value. But it doesn't stop there. The real treasures are the error coins. Minting errors can turn an ordinary quarter into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Some Ohio quarters have been found with doubled dies, where parts of the design, especially lettering or numbers, appear duplicated. Others show off-center strikes, giving the design a lopsided look. In rare cases, planchet errors occurred, where the coin was struck on the wrong metal blank or with incomplete designs. Each error makes the coin unique, and because of that uniqueness, collectors are willing to pay significant premiums. Grading plays a huge role as well. Coins are evaluated on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing perfection. An Ohio quarter with a minting error that also scores high on this grading scale can command incredible prices. Professional certification gives collectors confidence, and once a coin is authenticated, it becomes a star in any collection. The Ohio quarter also has strong collector appeal because of its theme. Aviation and space exploration inspire fascination around the world, and having a coin that ties together the Wright brothers' first flight and the journey into outer space makes this design both historically and emotionally powerful. It's more than just a coin. It's a symbol of American innovation and the courage to dream beyond limits. Now imagine finding one of these rare coins in a coin roll, in your pocket change, or in an old collection tucked away in a drawer. At first glance, it may look like just another quarter, but a trained eye knows to look for sharp details, brilliant luster, and unusual errors. What may seem ordinary to most people could actually be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. And now comes the part that collectors and treasure hunters love to hear. A rare Ohio State quarter from 2002, especially one with a significant minting error and preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, has been valued at an astounding $75,000. Yes, you heard that right, $75,000 for a single quarter. So before you spend that Ohio quarter without thinking, take a closer look. You could be holding history, art, and a small fortune all in one. Top for we're heading to the mountains of West Virginia to explore the story behind the 2005 state quarter that could be hiding an incredible secret. At first glance, this coin may look like just another piece of change, but if you know what to look for, it could be worth far more than its 25-cent face value. So stay tuned, because you're about to learn why this quarter has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. The West Virginia quarter was released in 2005 as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, one of the most ambitious and beloved coin series in United States history. This program honored each of the 50 states with its own unique design, celebrating culture, history, and natural beauty. By the time West Virginia's coin was introduced, millions of Americans were eagerly collecting these quarters, trading them, and hunting for the rarest versions. The design of the West Virginia quarter is breathtaking. On the reverse, you'll see the New River Gorge Bridge, one of the most impressive engineering marvels in the world. Stretching across the rugged landscape, this bridge represents both human ingenuity and the rugged beauty of the Appalachian Mountains. It's one of the longest steel arch bridges in the world, and its inclusion on the coin perfectly symbolizes West Virginia's heritage and pride. On the obverse side, as with all state quarters, is the portrait of George Washington, anchoring the series in American tradition. What makes this coin more than just pocket change? The answer lies in condition and, most importantly, minting errors. Millions of these coins were struck in 2005, but the vast majority entered circulation, clinking through vending machines, cash registers, and change jars. Over time, they picked up scratches, wear, and damage. But a West Virginia quarter that has been carefully preserved in brilliant, uncirculated condition is something far harder to find. Collectors are always on the lookout for those coins that shine as though they were minted yesterday. And then we come to the real treasure, error coins. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong in the coin production process, and the results can be fascinating. Some West Virginia quarters have been reported with doubled dies, where the text or details appear doubled, creating a shadow-like effect. Others may show off-center strikes, where the design is noticeably shifted from the center. There are also instances of planchet errors, where the coin was struck on the wrong type of metal blank, instantly making it a rarity. Each error creates a one-of-a-kind coin, and collectors prize these pieces for their uniqueness and rarity. Grading adds another layer of value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and only the very best examples, those with sharp details, perfect luster, and no signs of wear, reach the top grades. Combine a high-grade coin with a rare minting error, and suddenly what once looked like ordinary change becomes a true collector's prize worth thousands of dollars. What also makes the West Virginia quarter special is its design appeal. The New River Gorge Bridge is not just a local landmark. It's an internationally admired structure. The dramatic scene captured on the coin gives it an artistic quality that stands out among the 50 designs. For collectors who value both rarity and beauty, this coin offers the perfect combination. Now imagine this. You're searching through a jar of old coins, rolling quarters for the bank, or checking your pocket change, and you notice a 2005 West Virginia quarter. At first, it seems ordinary, but upon closer inspection, you realize it's flawless, or maybe even shows signs of an unusual error. That simple discovery could transform a coin worth just 25 cents into something life-changing. And here's the part you've been waiting for. A rare West Virginia state quarter from 2005, especially one with a dramatic minting error and preserved in brilliant, uncirculated condition, has been valued at an astonishing $73,000. Yes, $73,000 for a single quarter. So the next time you come across a West Virginia quarter, don't spend it too quickly. Take a close look, examine the details, and you just might uncover a hidden treasure. Top 5. We're traveling to the natural state, Arkansas, to take a closer look at the 2004 state quarter. At first glance, it's just another 25-cent piece, but if you know what to look for, this coin could turn out to be a true collector's dream. So listen carefully and enjoy the journey, because the Arkansas quarter hides more than meets the eye. The Arkansas state quarter was released in 2004 as part of the wildly successful 50 state quarters program. By then, the series was already in full swing, capturing the imagination of millions of Americans. People everywhere were collecting, trading, and searching for these coins, and Arkansas had the honor of being the 25th design to enter circulation. The coin reflects the pride, culture, and natural beauty of the state, while also offering collectors a design rich in symbolism. The reverse of the Arkansas quarter is especially eye-catching. It features a detailed diamond at the center, a nod to Crater of Diamonds State Park, the only public diamond mine in the United States where visitors can actually dig and keep what they find. Surrounding the diamond are stalks of rice and a soaring mallard duck taking flight above the water. Together, these elements highlight Arkansas's agricultural heritage, natural resources, and wildlife. It's a design that beautifully blends the themes of prosperity, nature, and state pride. On the obverse side, like every quarter in the series, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, tying the modern designs back to tradition. But here's where things get exciting. While millions of Arkansas quarters were struck and released into circulation, not all of them are created equal. The vast majority have been worn down from years of use, scratched, and dulled by countless transactions. These are worth only their face value. However, a small fraction of coins survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, retaining their original shine and sharp details. Those coins alone are highly desirable among collectors. Even more valuable are the error coins. Minting errors can turn an otherwise ordinary quarter into something truly special. Some Arkansas quarters have been discovered with doubled dies, where parts of the design, especially the lettering or numbers, appear doubled. Others show off-center strikes, creating an uneven or incomplete look. There are even cases of planchet errors, where the coin was struck on the wrong type of metal blank. These mistakes are incredibly rare, and because each error is unique, they are highly prized by collectors. Condition and grading also play a critical role in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers reflecting sharper strikes, better luster, and fewer imperfections. A regular Arkansas quarter in pocket-worn condition is worth only a quarter, but one that is graded at the top levels can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Add a rare minting error to the mix, and the value can skyrocket. The Arkansas quarter also has wide collector appeal because of its design and symbolism. Diamonds, wildlife, and agriculture all come together to tell a story about the state, making the coin a piece of history and art combined. Collectors don't just see metal, they see a snapshot of culture, nature, and heritage captured forever. That emotional connection adds to the demand, which helps drive values even higher for the rarest examples. Picture this for a moment. You're sorting through a jar of coins or checking your pocket change, and you come across a 2004 Arkansas quarter. At first, it looks ordinary, but with a closer inspection, you notice sharp, crisp details and perhaps even an unusual doubling or off-center strike. What seemed like pocket change a second ago could suddenly become a rare treasure worth a small fortune. That's the thrill of coin collecting. The possibility that every coin has a hidden story and hidden value waiting to be discovered. And now comes the part you've been waiting for. A rare Arkansas State quarter from 2004, especially one with a dramatic minting error in pristine, uncirculated condition, has been valued at an astounding $70,000. Yes, $70,000 for a single quarter. So don't underestimate the coins in your pocket or your collection. Take the time to look closely. You never know when you might discover a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Arkansas quarter, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another story from the world of rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next find be the treasure of a lifetime.